Welcome back, it's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using an older Paper House Productions collection. I am going to be documenting my youngest practicing shooting. I'm pretty sure it was a pellet gun, maybe. So it's quite a while ago. I think I'm still on 2020 here. But what I'm going to do is I am going to actually be making like a grid layout. So I am cutting my 3 photos down to 4x4. And then I actually have a cut apart that is a journaling cut apart. That I cut to 4x4 as well. And I love that cut apart because it is the site. And so I'm just going to use that kind of as an embellishment, but also my journaling. So I just thought that was a really fun piece. So I am just putting the photos right down on a white piece of paper to kind of border them. I did leave white space in between all of them, just because I didn't want like a big clump of photos. I did want like them to be distinct, I guess. I then bordered that with that green plaid paper, but I did want to bring some other papers in it, some other colors, patterns. And so I had this striped or kind of arrowed paper, I guess. And so I am going to use that and kind of have that as an anchor for my photos, so to speak. So I cut it a little bit shorter, and I am going to bring it up from the bottom a little bit. So there will be, the wood grain paper all around that there. You can see that I did cut a couple of strips. I forgot, I thought I was just going to have that paper go kind of across the page. And I forgot that I did want it to kind of be an anchor at the bottom. So I did have to recut that. I also have these, I'll call them washi stickers, but they're pretty thick. They're like border stickers. From the collection, and so I am just trimming a couple of them just to add a few more, I guess, design elements to the layout. And then at this point I needed to kind of figure out what other embellishments I wanted to use, and not a lot on the sticker sheet I have left from the collection really fit with my photos or my layout. And so I remembered that I had some stamps from Close to My Heart, some deer stamps, and then some like outdoor adventure stamps. And so I ended up stamping using my black ink on this brown cardstock here, this deer, and then I am going to cut it out with the thin cut. And then I decided to use this orange cardstock and stamp those like outdoor adventure stamps. I found a really good one, and so I used that on the orange just to kind of accentuate, I guess, the orange that was in the camouflage journaling cut apart sheet, plus orange and hunting kind of go hand in hand. And I just cut it out using my circle nesting dies. I got those from scrapbook.com. I'll see if I can find a link for those and then put those down below if you are interested. I do love some nesting dies. They are very nice. Especially when you want the same shape in different sizes. So I am just kind of figuring out where I want to place the elements that I just cut out, and I decided to layer the deer with the circle to the left of the page, and then I am going to add a smaller cluster, I guess, down to the cut apart down there. I found a compass on the sticker sheet, and that just kind of finished off that cluster to the left. I like to try to keep like three pieces in my cluster at minimum, I guess. I do add more to them, but wanted to, at least make it so there were 3. I did find a circular sticker that said Into the Woods that I thought was perfect for that cluster down to the right. And then I decided to kind of make a title. There was no title for this layout, and so at the bottom with the alphas that are actually on the sticker sheet, I decided to do Ready, Set, Aim. And I kind of wanted to make sure the aim was right in that right below that scope, I guess, or that journaling cut apart. I just thought that was kind of fun. So then I went to my stash of Scrap and Happy Studio flares just to see if there was anything I could use to embellish a little bit more. I did want kind of a third embellishment cluster, and so I added that to the top. I got a couple of trees off of the sticker sheet, and then the all boy canvas flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. I just thought that was perfect, so I'm just kind of adjusting that to find kind of the right fit for the top there. And then I went back to those like border stickers, and there were some that were kind of like those arrows in the paper, and I just trimmed it down a little bit to add to that top cluster again to kind of make a cluster of 3. There were 2 trees, but I like to do kind of 3 different element pieces, I guess. So I would count the trees as just one piece, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.